So why do we chase the mighty dollar? Let's break it down. Painkiller. Money can't buy happiness, but it can definitely pay off your dentist. Pleasure maximizer. It enhances your joy, and yes, that includes splurging on those you love because, let's be honest, everyone's nicer when they've just had a great meal. Respect magnet. We might cringe admitting it, but much of what we do is a fancy dance for a nod of approval. It's in our DNA to want others to see us and nod approvingly, or at least not throw tomatoes. Here are 19 things that wow people more than your wallet size. 1. Partner hotness factor. Starting off with a zinger? Yes, how attractive your partner is can turn heads from a mile away. But let's get real. The gossip really starts about how loyal and smart they are. Hot and loyal could have been the subtitle, but that's less catchy, right? Remember when someone says, "You're a lucky guy," they're low-key saying, "Your partner's a catch, and I'm kinda jealous." 2. Social dominance, winning hearts and arguments. Social dominance isn't just about being able to hold your ground in a verbal duel. It's about quick wit and making people chuckle with class. These are superpowers in a world where many feel unseen and unheard. Charisma puts you at the top of the social food chain. People don't mess with someone who can snap back with style. It's like being a real-life superhero, but without the cape. Who doesn't love a person who can whip up a gourmet meal, crack a joke, and keep the party alive? In the realm of social skills, these are your infinity stones. Cooking is not just feeding. It's an act of love, an art form so rare it's practically on the endangered skills list. Being the life of the party? That's like having the remote control to the vibe of the evening. Without laughter, you're just sitting around wondering why you didn't stay home in your pajamas. 4. The power of lifting spirits. There's something magical about being the person who can instantly lighten up a room. It's like having a superpower that makes everyone want to be in your orbit. These folks are like walking, talking, breathing refreshers in what often feels like the most congested era of human history. They're the human equivalent of finding an air freshener in a fish market. Their mantra? Have fun, mix up the memory potion, and whatever you do, don't take life, or yourself, too seriously. 5. The multilingual maestro. Imagine living in a world where some people see more colors, hear more sounds, and taste more flavors just because they speak more languages. Feeling a little under-equipped? That's normal. Picture this. You're traveling with friends, and one of you starts chatting up the locals in fluent Spanish, Italian, or Klingon. Suddenly, that friend is the Gandalf of your little group, guiding you through Middle-earth. The rest of you? Just a bunch of hobbits. Being multilingual isn't just about being smart, it's about unlocking a whole new level of life that mere monolinguals can only press their noses against the glass to see. 6. The self-made sage. Let's talk about self-made success. Sure, having money is great, but knowing someone built their fortune from scratch, that's the real showstopper. Everyone who says, "I could be rich if I really tried," or "I could totally have a six-pack by summer," well, why don't you show us how it's done? Setting a goal is as cheap as bragging about tomorrow's weather. Real respect comes from diving into the trenches and slogging through the mud of hard work and perseverance. Going solo on this journey is like playing a video game on expert mode, because for the most part, you're just convincing yourself not to hit the quit button. Ready to give your bank account a boost and sort out those finances in just a week? Well, buckle up, because the Top Shelf channel has got just the thing for you. Dive into our ebook, Master Your Money, and turn those financial frowns upside down. Check out the link in the description or scan the QR code on the screen to grab your copy and start your journey to financial fabulosity. 7. The self-made sensation. That's why we all stand in awe of those who have made it on their own. They dodge, duck, dive, and dodge every obstacle with the same skill as a super spy in a breathtaking action scene. These people aren't just survivors, they are masters of social and professional contortionism. Ready to turn any couch criticism into standing ovations, they kickstart their personal revolution with maneuvers that could make even a Hollywood stunt double take a day off. Imagine starting your day dodging pessimism with a strong coffee and ending it with a masterstroke that leaves everyone around you jaw-dropped. If that's not impressive, I don't know what is. 8. Publishing power. Publishing a book, or more, is like graduating from the University of Life. It used to be all about fancy degrees from ivy-clad institutions. But let's be real. Who cares about academic trophies if they don't make you happy? Or if you've stopped looking up at the stars with wonder? Creating a book, a piece of art, anything that'll outlive you, that's the golden ticket. Most people talk the talk about writing their magnum opus, but few walk the walk. It's the doers who make history, the ones who actually put their thoughts out there, giving future generations a peek into their minds and hearts. 9. Cool friends and networking, ninja skills. Want to know the secret sauce to having cool friends? It's simple. Be cool yourself, do cool stuff, and like magic, you'll attract others who are into the same cool stuff. Suddenly, you're not just networking, you're building a crew of awesome. Remember, you're the sum of the 5 coolest people you hang with. So if your squad is buzzing with vibe and a sprinkle of fame, guess what? You're getting a free ride on the cool train too. 10. The social ladder and cool friends. Name dropping is so passé, but being tight with genuinely cool people? That's a jackpot everybody wants to hit. We crave that sprinkle of social stardust. It boosts our cool factor by association. It's tough making new friends. It's a legit skill, and let's be honest, skills these days are like finding a phone booth, rare and slightly nostalgic. You're probably still chilling with the same crew from high school, frequenting the same old pub, celebrating tradition while secretly wishing for something a bit more thrilling. 11. DIY mastery. Being able to fix things on your own is way sexier than just throwing money at problems. Whether it's tightening a loose screw or navigating office politics without calling HR every 5 minutes, being your own handyman is a declaration of independence. We live in an era where the term hard skills sounds almost archaic. Paying someone else to handle every hiccup is costly and often comes with a side of self-justification. Deep down, you know the truth. You could totally fix that leaky faucet or mend that strained work relationship yourself. 12. Enviable physique. And then there's having a body that others might secretly, or not so secretly, envy. Sure, height might play a role in how the world sees you. Taller folks do statistically snag some perks, but a strong, healthy body? That's something you can't just buy off a shelf, no matter how many miracle cures are hawked on late-night TV. It takes sweat and discipline. Going for a body that turns heads at the beach is more awe-inspiring than strumming the guitar at a party. 13. Cultural savvy. Finally, let's talk about your grasp of art, history, geography, and culture. When did being informed go out of style? Intelligence isn't about cramming facts. It's about stitching those facts into a quilt that makes life comfy and interesting. The more you know, the better choices you make. And the better your choices, the sweeter life tastes. If life's giving you lemons, maybe it's time to brush up on your knowledge, because understanding how the world spins might just help you spin it right back. 14. VIP life on a varsity budget. Who needs to be a VIP when you know how to work the system? If you're a regular face in the right places and know how to tip generously, you're basically royalty. Find your favorite spot, keep coming back, and watch as the magic happens. Soon, you'll be greeted with, "Welcome back, Mr. or Miss So-and-so. Your usual table is waiting. The usual drink to start?" That's not just good service. That's making you feel like you've stepped into an episode of Cheers, where everybody knows your name. It's not about flaunting status. It's about that warm, fuzzy feeling of belonging that many of us are missing. These days, most folks don't even know their neighbors' names, let alone chat with them. So, when you're treated like a somebody, it's not just impressive, it's a reminder of the connections we all crave. 15. Going beyond the call, stepping up without being nudged. That's like being the superhero of everyday life. When you go the extra mile, it's not just about being nice, it's about shaping how others perceive and remember you. It sets you apart from the just getting by crowd, transforming you into someone who stands for more than just the bare minimum. Take this snippet from our recent company email. Why else are we even here if not to excel at what we do? This ethos is why you'll find our CEO personally responding in the comments, not some robot. That's commitment to excellence in action. Ready to give your bank account a boost and sort out those finances in just a week? Well, buckle up, because the Top Shelf channel has got just the thing for you. Dive into our ebook, Master Your Money, and turn those financial frowns upside down. Check out the link in the description or scan the QR code on the screen to grab your copy and start your journey to financial fabulosity. 16. Say it, then do it. Ever declared you're about to nail a trick shot in pool and then actually done it? That's the power of stating your intentions up front. It strips away any whispers of fluke or luck. Doing something great is cool, but announcing it and then executing it? That's next level impressive. It speaks volumes about someone's character when they can follow through on their bold proclamations. Too often, we hear big talk, but the walk, not so much. It's the visual proof, the action that matters. 17. The joy of family. There's no warmer welcome than the one you get from a happy, loving family. Walking through the door to children sprinting into your arms, sharing laughter with your partner, that's pure bliss. No matter how tough your day was, those moments can skyrocket your happiness to 100 as everything snaps back into perspective. This feeling of joy, peace, and security is unparalleled. A happy family makes you feel victorious, because in many ways, you are. It's likely this would top anyone's list of life's greatest hits. 18. Cherishing free time. And speaking of life's hits, what about the ultimate luxury? Free time without any strings attached. Imagine a life free from the must-dos, where you can engage in your favorite hobbies, travel, or simply bask in doing nothing at all. This is the Freedom Elixir. The whole point of grinding away today is to ensure you can enjoy total freedom tomorrow. The golden rule? Work hard now so you can truly live later. 19. The trap of more. Remember, even the richest moguls can fall into the dreaded more trap, forgetting the golden rule. More isn't always better. There's a sweet spot in life, a kind of luxury that doesn't require a platinum card. We hope you find it, and when you do, let us know in the comments. We always look forward to your insights. For those of you who've stuck around till the end, here's a little treat, a classic tale we call The Banker and the Fisherman. So, picture this. A sharp-suited investment banker steps onto the pier of a quaint coastal village. There, he spots a fisherman with a small boat brimming with top-notch tuna. Impressed, the banker asks how long it took to catch them. "Oh, just a short while," the fisherman replies nonchalantly. Intrigued, the banker probes why the fisherman doesn't spend more time at sea to catch even more fish. The fisherman simply states he catches enough to meet his family's needs. Puzzled, the banker asks what he does with all his free time. The fisherman paints a serene picture. Sleeping in, fishing a bit, playing with his kids, taking siestas with his wife, and enjoying evenings in the village with wine and guitar music. Here comes the kicker. The banker, unable to resist a teaching moment, lays out a grand business plan involving more fishing, bigger boats, direct selling, a fleet, and even an IPO. Enough corporate buzzwords to make anyone dizzy. Fast forward through this capitalist dream, and you end up right back in the village, living the simple, joyful life the fisherman already has. If the only person you need to impress is yourself, type "me" in the comments. If you're living that dream, cheers to you. If not, we're here to help you find that path a lot sooner than you think.